People think Portland's growth is just about expensive condos and crowded restaurants, but they're completely wrong. What's actually happening is a huge coordinated urban transformation. We have a $660 million investment that's creating everything from tech innovation labs to luxury waterfront marinas and sustainable projects. However, the real story isn't about the buildings. These projects are actually all connected to create a new, better Portland. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why this area is about to become the epicenter of growth and modern living. Come with me. Let's begin with a bang. Northeastern University is building a project on the site of the old B&M baked beans factory. Like many on our list, this project will change Portland forever. Look, this isn't just another university building. The Roux Institute is the biggest single investment in Maine's tech future, and it's happening right here in Portland, Maine. We're talking about a huge 245,000 square foot Alphonse Center, plus a 58,000 square foot fixed up bean building. This saves a piece of Portland's factory history while launching us into the future. The design itself is revolutionary for Maine. You've got a 6-story building with a mass timber west wing and a roof garden. Just like another building I'll show you later on, this is going to change Portland's skyline. And here's something else that's great. The building will use 30% less energy than Portland's code demands. It will have geothermal heating and cooling systems that are frankly revolutionary for our climate. And the shoreline is being raised above 2,100 sea level prediction. The building also features a climate adaptive front. It basically reacts to changing weather patterns. All this shows you we can build for the future while respecting our environment. But this campus isn't just about classrooms and labs. The Roux Institute will house AI, biotech labs, makerspaces, and forums designed to help innovation. And the real game changer? The Lunder Innovation Labs. These will link startup and corporate partners straight to university research. This creates a system where ideas can go from concept to maker without ever leaving Portland. You're also getting a childcare center and a 608-car garage. This takes care of practical needs for the growing tech workforce. Future phases will add on-site graduate housing. Construction started in September of 2024 and is quickly progressing. And they're speaking about it being done in late 2027, which I believe based on the progress. But here's what makes this project truly game-changing for Portland residents. The campus includes a waterfront trail that will connect Cookie's Bridge all the way to Back Cove. This will be a really cool public resource. It will change how people enjoy the Portland waterfront. But just wait until the end of our video because I'll show you some other incredible projects along those lines. Now, while we're talking about innovation, let's shift gears. We're gonna head to the airport. As Portland grows, the Jetport is also expanding. Basically, it will upgrade parking and terminals to meet the rising demand of new people. But the expansion isn't necessarily only about convenience. Portland is actually positioning itself for growth that's coming. The parking expansion alone tells the story. They're adding 265 more long-term parking spaces at the cost of $8 million. Now, you might think that sounds straightforward, but this isn't the only improvement. The terminal changes are equally big. We're looking at $4.7 million in upgrades to the roof, baggage system, and security cameras. What these changes will do is help support more passengers and enhance security. Here's where it gets interesting. The Jetport is also investing in energy innovation with a 1.9 megawatt lithium-ion battery system. This focuses on achieving energy independence. It will actually help grow operations and may lower costs for travelers. The real sign of Portland's growth plans? The future capacity planning. Current engineering efforts are setting up seasonal flights over the Atlantic, and they're focusing on trying to reduce the noise for all nearby residents as well. This project was approved in 2025. However, there's no exact timeline yet. When a city puts out a lot of money into airport capacity, it knows the city will change. More businesses, a rising population, and economic expansion that will exceed expectations. Before I show you more new stuff, do me a favor and subscribe if you're getting value from this breakdown. I've spent many years building expertise in Maine's unique market, and I share that knowledge with you every single week. This channel is for people who are ready to make their Maine real estate dreams a reality and want to know someone who actually knows what they're talking about. It'd be great to see you here again, so please check us out. So, Portland's growth is not happening alone. Let me take you just 7 miles west to show you how the entire region is changing. Let me show you Roux, which is about 15 miles from downtown Portland. This one is really exciting. It's a $700 million city within a city. So, Westbrook sits just 7 miles from downtown Portland, really changing Westbrook into a destination in its own right. While phase 1 is already there, we're talking about the next 2 phases. This 110-acre project will feature 2.7 million square feet. It will also include retail, dining, entertainment, and residential spaces. The scale is incredible. At full build-out, Roux will have 1,400 apartments and condos. It will also feature about 300,000 square feet of open-air retail. Plus, there will be about 20 new restaurants offering everything from casual dining to chef-driven options. The 26-acre recreational quarry alone is unique, and you won't find it anywhere else in Maine. Major tenants include Market Basket, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, REI, and Chase Bank. This project is expected to generate around $18 million in annual property taxes. Construction will take about 7 years, starting in 2026. Now, before I get back to the Portland developments, here's where this project really gets interesting. The Roux Health Campus just opened in 2025 as a $140 million medical facility. This 200 square foot campus will provide 550 high-paying healthcare jobs with an average salary of $103,000 per year. This creates a powerful economic engine for the entire region. And of course, the healthcare investment attracts patients and families from all over northern New England. And Roux is a really interesting residence project, which will become available pretty soon. Speaking of housing projects, let's talk about a recent building that literally made Maine history. The Casco Tower changed Portland's skyline. At 204.5 feet tall, the Casco became Portland's tallest building when it opened in 2023. It's also changed how people think about downtown living. The Casco beat Franklin Towers by 29.5 feet, and it makes it the third tallest building in all of Maine. What does that tell you? That Portland can support high-rise development. And there's demand for luxury living downtown. This building has 266 market-rate apartments, including 26 workforce units. This tackles Portland's housing shortage for different income levels. The amenities tell the story of who the building is designed for. It has a co-working lounge for its growing remote workforce, a fitness suite for health-conscious residents, and a concierge, plus an 18th floor lounge with incredible views that are unlike anything else you've seen in Maine. Hold that thought, I'll circle back to this. The Casco sits at 201 Federal Street in downtown Arts District. It's well placed to enjoy Portland's cultural revival. Residents can walk to galleries, theaters such as the Maine Children's Museum, restaurants, and shopping centers like Hannaford's. And of course, the waterfront improvements we'll discuss in a minute. What else? The Sky Lounge views are unlike anything you've seen in Maine. From high up, you'll see the Casco Bay Islands, the White Mountains on clear days, and all of the Portland Peninsula down below. The Casco shows a strong demand for modern downtown living. It's much higher than what most people expected. But speaking of the future, the amount of housing coming to Portland is going to surprise you. So Portland is about to add 660 units between 2025 and 2027. This increases city housing inventory in ways we haven't seen in decades. Here are two major projects that show the scale of what's coming. The Tavita project at 165 Washington Avenue has 325 units. This includes 82 units for workforce housing. It could be one of the largest apartment buildings in Portland history. The project got approved, but has been paused due to some specific factors. However, the approval is still good news. When completed, the project will definitely boost housing options in Portland. Then we have Thompson's Point Phase 2. It's moving forward with 255 apartments plus a 148-room Marriott hotel. Construction is underway for a 2026 opening. The project highlights how Portland combines housing, hospitality, and commercial development. Overall, there are other smaller projects, but the interesting thing to analyze is them in bulk. So we're talking about hundreds of units coming online over the next few years. This offers choice for young professionals and empty nesters who want to downsize. And the geographic distribution of these projects is also strategic. Thompson's Point links downtown through its current bridge system. Projects like Tavita can benefit from Portland's walkable neighborhoods and public transport. This will become clearer when we get to the end of the video. But now, let me take you to the site of Portland's biggest change. Let's find out about two amazing new public spaces. Imagine walking from the pier all the way to the Ocean Gateway on a continuous waterfront boardwalk. That's exactly what's happening with the Portland Harbor Common. This 2-acre park is replacing Commercial Street parking lot. Now, the Harbor Common is basically a connection point. The Half Moon Eastern Promenade Trail Edition will let you walk from the State Pier all the way to Ocean Gateway without interruption. The features planned for this space are awesome. We're talking about native coastal gardens that celebrate Maine's natural beauty. There's also a shade grove for those hot summer days, a food truck court that's going to become a destination in itself, and an event lawn that will host everything from concerts to farmers markets. And stay with me, because I'll show you another game-changer waterfront development in a minute. The funding structure alone shows how committed Portland is to the vision. The Phase 1 budget is around $2.4 million, $2.1 million from grants and fundraising. with the balance from the city. Portland Parks will handle ongoing maintenance. This makes sure the space stays a community asset for generations. And the timeline is tight. Demolition began in late 2024, and park construction will continue through 2025. So the city hopes to open the park by late 2025. This is a great addition to the waterfront, but this next project is going to let you walk places you've never been able to walk before. Let me take you to the site of Portland's largest private development on record, a place that will increase the neighborhood's housing by nearly 20%. This is the Portland Foreside, which involves around $660 million in Phase 2 development on 10 acres of the old Portland Company rail site. This is the largest private development in Portland's history, and it's happening on some of the most valuable waterfront land in Maine. First, the housing impact is massive. We're talking around 400 units across apartments, townhomes, and condos. So they'll really change one of Portland's most iconic historic neighborhoods. The luxury hotel component adds around 128 rooms as an independent luxury property in Block 5. And don't be fooled, this isn't a chain hotel. It's actually a boutique property that will serve both visitors and provide amenities for residents. Here's something else that will make Portland's Foreside truly remarkable: the Maine market. This 50,000 square foot food and retail market is being built in a restored 1857 warehouse. The market will link Portland to its maritime history. It will also meet the needs of today's waterfront communities. It's truly massive. The marina addition includes around 150 boat slips. This expands Portland's waterfront access significantly. The 2024 permit approval shows this project is really moving forward. The marina will welcome residents and visitors, creating a waterfront lifestyle that few cities can match. What's remarkable is that nearly half of the site stays open space with new shoreline walkways. So they're creating public spaces that will benefit all of Portland residents. The new walkways will connect to Portland Harbor Common and the Eastern Promenade. This creates that continuous waterfront experience we have been discussing earlier. Docking your boat and walking to restaurants, shops, or home offers a lifestyle that Portland hasn't seen in generations. Now, you might be thinking this sounds too good to be true, but they've got the permits. The planning board approved everything unanimously. The marina permit for 2024 is secured, and Phase 2 construction timeline is set. Although this project is phased, it's happening right now. Here's what most people miss about all these projects. They're actually connected to create a walkable, sustainable Portland. The transit development aspect is crucial. Portland Foreside, Harbor Common, the Roux campus, and the Casco Tower are all close to Metro, Route 1, and the Amtrak Portland Transportation Center. You can easily walk to them. You'll be able to walk from the State Pier to the Ocean Gateway. You'll experience Portland's waterfront in a way that hasn't been possible in years. This path will link the Harbor Common to the Eastern Promenade, the Roux Institute Trail, and Portland Foreside walkways. Going out of state, Jetport's got you covered. The economic diversification is also something that's happening across all these projects. The tech campus brings innovative jobs, luxury hospitality creates service positions, mixed-use development provides construction and retail work, the health campus in Westbrook offers high-paying jobs in healthcare, and honestly, climate leadership in these projects is setting standards for Maine. Bottom line, Portland is planning for everyone. So teachers, tech workers, young professionals, empty nesters, families, and singles. From workforce units to luxury condos, there's something for all. This diversity is what makes communities so incredible. As you've seen, Portland is literally being rebuilt before our eyes. In the near future, you'll have a tech innovation campus, hundreds of new homes, expanded airport capacity, and uninterrupted waterfront paths. It's a complete reimagining of what Portland can be. And hey, don't wait for someone else to make the first move on this amazing market. Reach out to us at the email down in the description, and let's have a real conversation about your real estate goals. I specialize in Maine's coastal market, and I'm ready to help you make decisions with confidence. Your real estate journey starts with a single email. Send it today. Make sure to watch this video next. I talk about Maine's future too, but from a real estate market perspective. You'll definitely get some good insights from it. We'll see you there.